مجمع أندلسي التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.
Assalamu alaikum, dear students. This is Mr. Mohanned back again with you with a new lesson. It's Unit 9, Preferences. It's Lesson 4, Reading. So please open your students book, pages 116, 117. So we are going to do exercises A, B, and C. As you can see here, we have only two objectives for today's lessons, and they are: 1. Decide which reviewer was satisfied with his or her purchase after reading the reviews. The second one, decide which review refers to each statement of the 9 statements given after reading them again. As you can see here from this GIF, the first old man here is satisfied, seems satisfied, but in the second picture he seems dissatisfied. Let's begin. First of all, we have a video to watch, then we have two questions to answer. First of all, I'm leaving you with the video, then we are going back and answer the question.
This is a 2018 Toyota Land Cruiser, and it costs $85,000. Yes, that's right. Toyota, the same company that makes a $25,000 RAV4 SUV, also makes an $85,000 luxury SUV that costs more than almost every SUV from Mercedes-Benz and Land Rover and BMW. Today, I'm going to explain why. I've borrowed this Land Cruiser from a viewer here in the San Diego area, and yes, this car starts at around $85,000. Toyota's online configurator officially says $86,060 with shipping. So how do you justify spending $85,000 on a Toyota SUV? What makes this thing worth so much money? You could buy 2.5 Highlanders for the price of this. It's all about durability. The Highlander is a great family car for the suburbs. Take your kids to soccer practice, but the Land Cruiser can literally go anywhere, and it can literally do anything. And it can give you a luxury experience while you're getting there. A little history. The Land Cruiser first came out decades ago, and the original one looked like a Jeep. Eventually it was refined in the 1980s, then it was refined again in the 1990s, and then it was refined again in the 2000s. And then eventually they got to this. And this is truly one of the most capable and durable vehicles on the road. It's often said that most automakers engineer their parts to last 10, maybe 15 years, whereas everything on the Land Cruiser is overbuilt and designed to last for 25 years. That means you should be able to be driving this thing around in 2043 without it really wearing out all that much. And it also means you should be able to get into a 1993 Land Cruiser and have most things still working, which frankly is true if you've ever tried to buy a used 1990s Land Cruiser and you've seen how expensive and how sought after they still are. And it's more than just that. The Land Cruiser is tremendously reliable, yes, but it's also immensely capable. It can go basically everywhere because it has every off-roading extra and accessory you could want directly from the factory. And it's incredibly luxurious with basically every luxury feature and amenity you could possibly want. Basically, it has everything and it's ready to go anywhere. If you were to ask me to pick one car to take a trip around the world, or to drive to the Arctic Circle, or to ride out a hurricane, I wouldn't even hesitate. Give me a Land Cruiser and let's get going. This is a Yugo. It was a tiny hatchback imported from Yugoslavia in the late 1980s and early 1990s. And it wasn't very good. In fact, it was quite bad.
Okay, dear students, having watched the video, first of all, what products was this man reviewing? It seems to be he was reviewing 2 cars, and which product was he satisfied or dissatisfied with, and why? Well, it seems like the first product, I think the Yugo car is dissatisfying him. He was dissatisfied with that car. As he mentioned, it was the worst car ever. And the Toyota Land Cruiser was satisfying for him. He was satisfied with that car because it was, as he said, durable and worthy. Okay, we move on to the next page. Yes, we have reading. Here we have 4 reading texts. You can pause the video here, dear students, and read the following reviews. The first one is about a fitness tracker. See here the information, the price, shipping, and it is in stock. The second one is a smartphone, price, and it is free shipping. You can pause here, dear students, as I told you, and read the reviews carefully. The next ones here, we have here C, backpack. It's 40 pounds, free shipping, and only the 4 left in stock. Here we have the last one is a video game. The price is 63 pounds, free shipping, and obviously it's out of stock. It means that it's not available anymore. So after we read the reviews, let's see which of the following people who wrote the reviews was or were satisfied to a large extent with the products. The first one, or the first reviewer, was yes, satisfied, B, dissatisfied, C, satisfied, and D was also satisfied. So viewer A, C, and D were satisfied, whereas viewer B was dissatisfied with the smartphone he purchased. If we want to prove this, as you can see, you can go back, dear students, to the reading and find the proof. The first one, A, I am so happy I took their advice. Friends recommended I buy the Fit Time waterproof fitness tracker, and I am so happy I took their advice. The second one, the proof that the reviewer was dissatisfied with his purchase and he is going to return it back. Sorry, the second one, C, satisfied, attractive and practical. The Swiss pack 900 is just what I wanted. It was a very stylish product. Okay, here, if you see the advertisement for the Excellente XYZ32, you may be easily misled, or you may easily be misled, as I was. So yes, this man is obviously, or this woman is dissatisfied. The final one, the video game, he was satisfied. Odyssey Travel is one of the most incredible video games I have played. Just saying that makes him satisfied with the purchase. Okay, move on to the next one. Read the reviews again and the statements below. Which reviews do they refer to? Write A, B, C, or D. 1. The reviewer feels he or she spent too much for the product. Okay, dear students, again, you can pause here and go back to the reviews, read them, and come back to this page and try to answer by yourself. The first one is, the second one, the reviewer had to send the product back, extra shipping, out of stock, surprised. The reviewer was so happy with the product that he or she bought another one. Pleasantly surprised by what the product could do, the technical features, I mean. The reviewer found online guidance on how to use the product, specific features, useful specific features this picture shows. And the final one, the reviewer feels the product is definitely worth the price. As you can see here, this is iPhone 11, I suppose, and I think it's worthy. Okay, let's go to the answers now. 1, D, 2, B, 3, A, 4, D, 5, C, 6, C, 7, C, 8, A, 9, C. Okay, now we move to the next page or next slide. We need to prove this, what we have done. The first one, my biggest complaint is that it is expensive for the playtime you get. 2, I decided to return it after only 2 weeks. 3, shipping £2.50. 4, currently out of stock. 5, I have even ordered one for my brother. 6, an added plus for me is the USB port. I never knew how much I needed one until I bought this bag. 7, the instructions, they were not easy to follow, but I found some videos on the net which were really helpful, and setting it up was actually quite simple. 8, 6, 7, 8, yes. It has a very stylish design and the amount of space it has is amazing. And there are hidden pockets too, where I can put important things. The final one, if you are looking for a high quality fitness tracker at great price, this is the one for you. Okay, dear students, these are the proofs that the exercise we did was right. Okay, now we came to the final step in our lesson. Did you find the information included in the reviews useful? Yes, I think so. The reviewers mentioned everything about each product. Would you like to buy any of the items reviewed on the website? Which one and why? Yes, I would like to buy one of these, and I now shall go back to the reviews. I think I would buy the fitness tracker, the first one, because it has technical features that are good for playing sports. Okay, dear students, this is the end of this lesson. Thank you so much and see you next time.